That they've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and on the mound in this one, number 80.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Harry Ford stands in now and watches strike one.
First pitch, 111.
The 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Kicks and fires. And another ball. And the righty deals. Chases that one out of the zone. Now one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Wouldn't chase that time. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His 24th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two outs, bases empty. That one hammered center field. Mitchell ranging back, and it's out of here. Second home run of the inning for them, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Choria. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On the hill here today, Brandon Pfaadt. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And the pitch. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The Dodgers down by a pair here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one fouled off. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Blue, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now it's the right fielder, C.J. Anderson. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. That's through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for L.A. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge goes 6 feet 7 inches, batting sixth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2023. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Pitch. Foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Righty delivers. That one lifted to left. Sizes this one up. And there's one away.
The shortstop,
Carson Williams stands in for the Phillies. That one missing inside. Next offering upstairs. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
3 balls, no strikes.
And a pitch. That one's in there. And now 3-1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That's to third. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So 2 down now, and here is Termarr Johnson. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That might be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That front door breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
Alec Thomas at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
In the air, left field, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. See, every time you see me, I got something new. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Gavin Lux. Back to work. And downstairs.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
1-1.
Next offering is down low. Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped right center field. Back there. You can kiss it goodbye. That'll fire up the dugout. And they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Garrett Mitchell. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And next for L.A., Bradley Francis. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting it.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike. Two outs. That's in there. And that is strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one misses. And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the third inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Harry Ford. The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Bounce to the left side. And one away in the top of the third.
The batter, the third baseman, Tristan Casas.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one to first. Francis steps on first for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And the score stays 3-1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Noah Miller. The wind of the pitch. To the right side, Johnson. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The left fielder, number 7, Masataka.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away. Claudio Minoso now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate, and another ball. The Phillies leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a pitch.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. Out number 2.
Up next is the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Phillies up by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Next offered in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Missed inside with the curve. That one not close. The countdown 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And the right-hander deals. Smoked on the ground a second. That's the third out. So the Dodgers leave one, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, onto the fourth, stepping in, Bryce Harper. The pitch. That's in there.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 0-2. And that just misses.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And another ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Lux throws to first. One up, one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackson Chorio.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Chorio. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The pitch. And it's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Misses outside. Counts full, 3-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Kicks and fires. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hit in the air, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Bryce Eldridge digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
One away, runners at second and third. And now for the Phillies, Carson Williams. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Second and third, one away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Well struck left field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 5-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 80 is done. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Nick Frasso.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Man at second with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. He's already homered in this game. Outside. And that's ball 1. Williams, the runner at second with one away. And the 1-0 misses low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Man at second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Here comes a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. makes the grab. 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Alec Thomas now fly to left his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. We'll see you win.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, C.J. Anderson. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And here it comes. Out there to center. Chourio has a beat on it, and there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Gavin Lux will hit next. Out to short. Williams throws to first in time.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Grounded out his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Harry Ford. The right-hander back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Kicks and deals. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Casas in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Acuna in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Phillies down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Bradley Francis.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. Francis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2025.
Well, you know, this guy wants to pitch up something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Fires over to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Dalton.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The 0-1. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Yoshida now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And he deals. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Claudio Minoso steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
The Phils leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And a base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Bryce Harper. Brasso back to work. And a good eye there. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Francis drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now back, the center fielder,
Jackson Chourio stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's going to be
base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Chourio at first, 1 gone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Gets down, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Carson Williams. His righty-lefty splits there. Sliced hard but foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
I got a ball, 1
And that's outside. The Phillies trying to break this one open here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The pitch. Line to left, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
In the dirt, blocked. To third, tag, got him. pitch. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Righty delivers. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Thomas at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. 2 outs. High fly ball out into left center field, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back, bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. That's inside.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chorio makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, Dodger Stadium is so beautiful. Really a gorgeous place to play baseball. The weather is always perfect. Tommy Lasorda managed the Dodgers for more than 20 seasons, and he called this place blue heaven on earth. You and I, we had the privilege of walking past the Vin Scully broadcast booth and many times seeing him in there getting ready for a ball game. When I think of this place, I think of Vin Scully.
Anderson in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. And another ball. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
A wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. And that ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and here's the catcher, Harry Ford. And a pitch.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The wind of the pitch. Next offering is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Mitchell hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now third base.
Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That misses off the outside edge. That clips the corner. The Phillies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Just missed. Just missed.
2-0.
And it is 2-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Casas off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Yoshida should have this one. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia, and they're on top 7-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robinson Santana.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one finds the corner. 0-2. The punch out there, and one out now. Next to switch hitting first baseman, Bradley Francis.
Bradley Francis.
And first offering is fouled off. Santana, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Sneaks through, base hit, and that extends the inning.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And the batter now, Noah Miller. And that clips the inside corner. Two outs.
1-1.
Check swing, and that's a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now back, left fielder, Masataka.
So the batting order turns over. Masataka Yoshida steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-handed reliever. That's outside. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for Los Angeles, Claudio Minoso. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Good eye in that spot. On the ground to third, Casas. Whips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Jackson Chourio stands in for the Phillies. Here comes a pitch. And a curve is down and in. Holderman measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 21. Right.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Eldridge. And that's outside. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Zach Jackson appears to be getting loose. Nelson, the lefty, warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that's through there for a strike. One and two now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Carson Williams. And that's in there for strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. We'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. Doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
And now for the Phillies, Termarr Johnson. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And the pitch is in for a strike. 1 and 2. Two outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The 1-2. And another ball. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one misses. And now 3 and 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
At the belt and fires. Now one is inside ball 4. And I mean, Oh, so close.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 on with 2 away. Alec Thomas stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Righty to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So the lineup flips over. Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. There's the strike. And the right-hander deals. And that one sliced foul. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy.
Kyle Nelson takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two outs, runner at first. Tristan Casas stands in for the Phillies. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Slider misses outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. On the corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Anderson hauls it in to end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch just misses. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. And Joyce, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And a foul ball. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And clips the corner. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And another ball. Swing and a ball popped up. And the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here in L.A., all set to start the 9th in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Anderson makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Bryce Harper. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one is inside. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Chorio in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. In the air to left center. Mitchell makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 10 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the 9th, leading off Garrett Mitchell.
The center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
And here it comes. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Count is 3-2.
And down on strikes. And now one away. He's 2 outs away. And next for L.A., Bradley Francis. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. And takes low for ball 1. And delivers outside. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Now a chance for Dalton Rushing. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one is upstairs. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And another ball. A little bit high, and it's a full count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Payoff pitch. Bounce to the right. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws to the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.